In a quaint little village, almost like a tiny town, a gentle river wound its way through the heart of the land. Homes, cozy and warm, lined both sides of the river, connected by its peaceful flow. In the heart of the village stood a charming little bakery, its warmth inviting to all. Inside, a tall, round and kind-hearted baker greeted children with fresh buns and bread, offering them at the most generous prices, always with a smile. One day, a large bread van rolled into the village, driven by a young man with a sharp, cunning look in his eyes. His smile never reached his heart, as he sold bread and buns at prices even lower than the kind village baker, tempting the children with his cheaper goods. Days passed, and the once busy village bakery grew quiet. No longer did the children rush in for the baker's warm bread and buns. Everyone had turned to the Chun bread van. The kind-hearted baker, who had always served with love, felt a deep sadness settle in his heart, wondering if his time had passed. Meanwhile, the man from the Chun bread van revealed his true nature, using old spoiled flour to make his bread. This was his secret to selling at such low prices. The villagers, unaware of the poor quality, unknowingly bought the cheap bread, while the van man profited from his deceit. As time went on, the consequences of the spoiled bread became clear. One by one, the village children fell ill, and soon the hospital was overwhelmed with sick little ones. The cheerful village had turned somber, its streets empty as worried families rushed to care for their loved ones. Perplexed by the sudden wave of illness, the doctor spoke with the children and their parents, trying to uncover the cause. As he listened to their accounts, he pieced together the troubling pattern, realizing that the cheap bread from the van might be the root of the problem. Furious and concerned, the parents marched to the bakery to confront the man from the Chun bread van. They carefully examined the bakery, scrutinizing the ingredients and methods, hoping to uncover the truth and hold the deceitful vendor accountable for their children's suffering. The parents could hardly believe their eyes as they discovered the truth. The bread flour was spoiled, and it was clear that the vendor had ignored any health standards. Shocked and outraged, they realized the extent of his disregard for their children's well-being. Enraged by the discovery, the parents immediately called the police. The authorities arrived quickly and arrested the man from the Chun bread van, bringing an end to his deceitful practices and ensuring that justice would be served for the harm he had caused. With the crisis resolved, the parents gathered at the kind bakery man's shop. They approached him with sincere apologies, expressing their regret for not recognizing his dedication sooner. Forgiveness was given, and the bakery's warmth and kindness were once again embraced by the grateful villagers. Once more, the children flocked to the village bakery, eagerly buying bread from the kind baker who continued to produce quality goods. The story's lesson was clear. Never judge something solely by its price. Quality and integrity are far more valuable than mere cost.